Hello everyone! In this video, we will talk about David Corenswet's Superman, and we'll tell you why he looks weak compared to Henry Cavill's Superman, and at the end, we will also discuss who hit Superman so hard that he is bleeding so much. But he is definitely not Batman. Superman, one of the most iconic and enduring superheroes of all time. For over a decade, Henry Cavill's portrayal of the Man of Steel redefined the character for a new generation. But with James Gunn's new DC universe taking flight in 2025, a new actor, David Corenswet, will take the iconic mantle. So, can Corenswet live up to the expectations set by Cavill? Can he overcome the legacy of one of the most beloved versions of Superman? Let's dive in. Henry Cavill, the actor who brought Superman into the modern age with Man of Steel in 2013. Under Zack Snyder's direction, Cavill's Superman was darker, more conflicted, and faced complex moral dilemmas. He was a godlike figure struggling to fit into a world that feared him. Zack Snyder showed Superman more powerful and darker. We see less of him as Clark Kent than Superman. Henry Cavill's performance in Man of Steel was groundbreaking. It showed us a Superman who was grappling with his powers, trying to find his place in the world and dealing with the weight of his responsibilities. In Batman vs Superman, Cavill's Superman was the centerpiece of a darker, more philosophical approach to the character. Fans either loved or hated this take, but one thing's for sure: Cavill left an undeniable mark on the superhero genre. Now, let's talk numbers. Man of Steel was a major success, grossing over $668 million worldwide. It set a strong foundation for the DC Extended Universe. Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, despite mixed reviews, pulled in a massive $873 million globally. This was a clear testament to Cavill's popularity as Superman, even in a much darker, more divisive film. Even Justice League, which was marred by behind-the-scenes issues, still made $657 million worldwide, showing that Cavill's Superman had strong staying power, even in a film that wasn't widely loved by critics or fans. Over the years, Cavill's Superman has developed a dedicated fan base. His portrayal of the character has even transcended the screen, influencing everything from pop culture to comic book adaptations. His emotional depth, power, and vulnerability were key elements that connected with fans. Now, stepping into the boots of Superman in 2025's Superman is David Corenswet, an actor known for his roles in Hollywood and The Politician. But can he handle the weight of this iconic role? James Gunn has made it clear that the new Superman will be different, embracing the optimism and idealism that Superman is known for. And the trailer looks brighter and shows more hope towards Superman. And it's the actual classic Superman from the comics. With Gunn's influence, Corenswet's Superman could embody a brighter, more hopeful hero, someone who stands as a symbol of truth, justice, and the American way. Physically, there's a distinct difference between the two actors. Cavill's Superman was larger than life, with a more muscular build that matched his powerhouse persona. But Corenswet's physique is leaner and taller, giving him a more traditionally heroic look. Cavill's Superman was often seen as a brute, using his physical strength to face threats head-on. His battles were intense, with his power taking center stage. Corenswet, while still a physically imposing figure, may bring a different energy to the character. His leaner build might lend itself to a Superman who is more agile, relying on intellect and strategy in addition to his strength. Cavill's Superman was defined by inner conflict. He struggled with the burden of being an alien among humans, trying to balance his Kryptonian heritage with his earthly upbringing. This made his Superman feel grounded, human, and sometimes even vulnerable. It allowed us to see Superman not just as a superhero, but as a man who carries the weight of the world. On the other hand, Corenswet's Superman is expected to be more optimistic and charismatic, embodying the classic virtues that have defined the character since his inception. With Gunn's vision, Corenswet could portray a Superman who inspires others with his hope, wisdom, and leadership. This new Superman movie has a truly emotional vibe. And if there's one thing James Gunn is known for, it's making us feel deeply connected to the story. Just look at Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. He crafted that unforgettable dying scene that had us all on the edge of our seats, thinking we might lose some of our beloved Avengers. But Gunn knows exactly how to pull on our heartstrings and keep us invested. I have full faith in him, and I believe he's going to deliver something really special for the DC Universe. Let's see where he takes us next. So, can David Corenswet truly replace Henry Cavill's Superman? Well, that depends. There's no denying Cavill's impact. His Superman became a cultural touchstone. However, Corenswet's Superman will have a chance to carve his own legacy, especially with a fresh creative direction under James Gunn. Some fans are skeptical, fearing the loss of Cavill's brooding intensity, while others are eager to see a return to the more traditional, hopeful Superman. It's clear that Corenswet has big shoes to fill, but the new DC Universe presents an opportunity to redefine the character for a new generation. As Superman becomes the cornerstone of James Gunn's new DC Universe, Corenswet's portrayal will be instrumental in shaping the future of the franchise. Will he be the Superman that leads the Justice League? How will his interactions with other heroes in the DCU impact his legacy? The DCU is entering a new era, and Corenswet's Superman will play a pivotal role in that transition. Whether he surpasses Cavill's stardom or becomes the new symbol of hope is something only time will tell. Now, let's talk about who could have possibly taken down Superman so severely. This character looks like someone who could have done some serious damage, likely Lex Luthor's creation, using Kryptonian materials to overpower Superman. There's even a chance he could be Ultraman, especially since the letter U is prominently displayed on his suit. In the comics, Ultraman is an evil counterpart to Superman from the alternate Earth 3, where he draws his power from a red sun and leads the crime syndicate, making him one of the most dangerous threats in the multiverse. What's even more intriguing is the possibility that he has some connection to Krypto, considering he seems just as powerful as Superman. So, what do you think? Will David Corenswet's Superman stand the test of time? Or will Henry Cavill's legacy prove too strong to overcome? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more DCU content as we continue to follow the latest developments.